Hey, this is Dan from the 4x4 podcast, and I wanted to record a short video to go along with the blog post that I did on my recent repair of the AC compressor and belt, and how I got to use my Blue Ridge Overland gear oil bag, and how it's kind of saved the interior of my Jeep, and how you could probably make great use of that same product. So here it is, a short look at the Blue Ridge Overland gear oil bag. Alright, so here we are checking out the back end of my Jeep. I have not yet built my storage system that I've been dreaming up and putting together, but you see I have the Tuffy Liner floor mat, and it does a great job keeping everything relatively clean except for around the edges. But I always keep my mile marker recovery bag with me, some chalk blocks. This is another Overland Blue Ridge Overland gear product, which I will tell you about some other time. I got my tool bag and a FJ Cruiser Trail Teams freebie, and some other essentials. Just something to think about when you're out on the trail. But I usually keep some fluids here. Just got one quart of the 10W30. My Jeep doesn't leak or burn oil too badly, but I keep that stuff around on hand anyways, and a small can of liquid wrench, and I've usually got some other coolant and other fluids, but they usually go inside my fluid bag. And you see this has got some great buckles. They are very sturdy and they don't flop around. I like how they're attached on the front and the back, so it's easier to, snap into place and everything. And if you want to put something else in the bag, it also comes up, it's a Velcro tag there. But it's got a lid or a cover that flaps over, and you can, if you've got a lot in here, right now I don't have that much in here, but you can load this thing up. It's got a great carrying handle, so you can disconnect it from both sides if you need to. And this also works great as a tether if you want to tie it off to something else so that it doesn't flop over. So if you are carrying something that leaks inside, such as a leaky oil carton, it won't just go everywhere. But you'll see this is the heavy vinyl that's got the lining inside here. This is the same stuff they use for like little kid bouncy houses. So extremely durable. If it withstands, a wild bunch of toddlers at a birthday party, it'll probably be good enough to bounce around in the back of your vehicle. And also here on the front side, it's got some bungee stuff, and you can cinch down. Usually I'll keep in here a tarp or a absorbent cloth, so if I do have to clean up a oil spill in the on the trail, I can pull that out, sop it up, and then drop that inside. But today this is carrying my AC compressor, which went out on me. Sorry about that. But you'll see it got pretty hot and burned up. The clutch is completely seized inside there, and the bearings are ruined. And let me just spin this around. You can hear it grinding. Yeah, that's not good. But your AC compressor is not just full of refrigerant, but it's full of oil. And oil is pretty nasty stuff if it gets on anything. So, I made sure to pull the caps off the used compressor that I got from Ice Brothers Auto Parts down in Watertown. You can definitely check them out at eissbrothers.com. It's a great salvage yard. I'll be going back there frequently. But I was looking around once I changed this out, and I got to take this core back to the auto parts place, and I didn't have any plastic bags. But it doesn't matter. I just pull the oil that I had inside here out and drop the compressor in. And some of the things that I really like about this bag is that it's got double stitching. It's got the edging on here, so nothing's going to come unraveled or come apart. Very sturdy stuff. The materials are just top notch on all the stuff from Blue Ridge Overland gear. So I just want to say that I totally recommend you guys pick one of these up if you're looking for a solution like that. The way they make use of the MOLLE webbing, so that you can easily attach this to something else. You know, make adjustments however you need to. It's just a great system the way it's put together, and I know it's going to be pulling duties in the back of my Jeep for quite some time, but I gotta get this back to the auto parts store so I can get my core charge back and get my fluids. You know what? We'll just keep it out. I don't want this heavy compressor poking a hole in my oil container and actually have to make use of this, but it is completely watertight. You could fill this up like a bucket if you need to. Just something to think about. Great things from Blue Ridge Overland Gear. Highly recommend you guys check it out at blueridgeoverlandgear.com. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Anyways, blueridgeoverlandgear.com. Go check them out.